All right, 15.8, comparing graphs. So here you get to like choose which kind of graph you're going to do. On number 3 here, since I would do either a double bar graph or a double line graph, and that was kind of your choice. Since it's time, changing time, I'm going to do a line graph. So you give the title, savings accounts, and then a key, Chase is a solid line, Chloe's a line with ticks going through it. And I won it by 15, and then every 2 blocks was a month. And I put my dots and connected them. And you can see that they're kind of parallel right here. They're both going up by $10 a month at the end there. And Chase, he had kind of that spike right there in February where he went from 100 to 140 in his savings account, but then he spent some money, and then he started just saving $10 a month every month. So, anyways, number 6, I made a stem leaf plot. I guess you could have made a bar graph. You could have made a histogram here. This would turn into a histogram pretty easy. The 40 to 49, 50 to 59, 60 to 69. You could have made a histogram. Number 9, I just made a line plot here. Number of batters faced each inning. Number 12, I defined the mean and the range. I always, write your formula and plug in. So the range was, the high was 16 and the low was 2, so your range is 14. Mean is total divided by number of numbers. They add up to 47 out of 5 divided by 5. That's 9 2/5 or 9.4. Number 15, again, find the range in total. So 9 minus 1 is 8. And then mean is total over number of numbers. 45 was the total, 8. And that's 5 5/8, which is 5.625, so it rounds to 5.6 for your mean or your average. Number 18, looks like how far did Whitewater do on Monday? So it looks like they kayaked 18 kilometers on Monday. That's what I wrote. And then which team kayaked the greater distance? So you have to write down your totals for each of the 6 days. And then I just added up those 2 and those 2 and those 2. And then the first 291 plus 40 is 131. And then the Big Rapids team, here's their 6 days of, how much they kayaked each day. And I added up these 2, these 2, these 2, and then first 2, and then add on. You get 127. So there's only 4 difference. Whitewater was 4 kilometers farther. That's bigger than that, so Whitewater paddled farther. So anyways, hope that finishes chapter 15. Hope it was a good chapter for you.